In the previous three videos, we have been discussing Meera's qualities as a poet. In this video, again, we'll be taking up some more aspects of her eminence as a poet. Besides the emotional content of a poem, a poet enriches her writing with well thought out and relevant images. Her repertoire consists of all her experiences, the rich world of flora and fauna, and the natures spread around her. In this inspired effort, a poet's imagination plays a significant role, limited only by a comprehension of what is possible and what is not. A flight of imagination must not land on a field of absurdity or improbability. Otherwise, a poet's scope for play of heightened imagination is unlimited. The poet is a creator when her imagination takes a flight. A poet can reach where the sun cannot. A poet is a keen observer of human nature. Here is a limitless canvas to paint upon. Shakespeare thus described this faculty in A Midsummer Night's Dream. The poet's eye, in a fine frenzy rolling, doth glance from heaven to earth, and earth to heaven, and as imagination bodies forth the forms of things unknown, the poet's pen turns them to shapes and gives to airy nothing a local habitation and a name. As we read Meera's compositions, we are amazed at the height of her flights of fancy. Of course, most often than not, her fancy is grounded in the reality she pursued. She had not seen Krishna physically. She imagined him as described in Srimad Bhagavata. In several poems, Meera described him as if he stood facing her. I have referred to such poems earlier. Just to recall, she wrote, जब से मोहे नंद नंदन दृष्टि पड़्यो माई, तब से परलोक लोक कुछ ना सुहाई. And then she describes Krishna as if he is standing opposite her, facing her. He wears a crown with an image of sliced moon upon a peacock feather. The world is bewitched by his saffron tilak. On his cheeks is a reflection of his earrings, shaped like a crocodile, just like a fish floating out of a pond to meet a croc. सुंदर अति नासिका सुग्रीव तीन रेखा नटवर प्रभु वेश धरे रूप अति विशेखा. Sharp is his nose and the neck with wrinkles three. My Natwar Krishna looks unique. His lips are red like the bimb fruit. In his eyes, the smile is sweet and soft. Like pomegranate seeds, his teeth shine like lightning. I love the matchless sound of his anklets. O mother, how much do I love every part of his being. Once again she wrote, निपट बिकट छवि अटकेरी मोरे नैना, देखत रूप मदन मोहन को पियत पियूब न भटके. बारिज भवा अलक टेढ़ी मनव अति सुगंध रस अटके. टेढ़ी कटी टेढ़ी करी मुरली टेढ़ी पाग लर लटके. मीरा प्रभु के रूप लुभाना गिरधर नागर नटके. Here again the visualization is complete. Her God is debonair yet prankish. He is given to impishness, but therein lay his charm. Eyes immobile I stare, writes Meera, when I look at Krishna's slanted eyes. I am awed by his naughty behavior. I can't take my eyes off his debonair form. Looking at my Kamadev steadily is akin to sipping Amrit and becoming immortal. What thoughts The curved eyebrows above his lotus eyes are fragrant, as if dipped in perfume. He stands magnificent, his turban dangling, his waist askance, and a flute resting in his cupped hand. Meera is deeply enamored of her naughty Girdhar Nagar. In another lyric, Meera admits that Krishna resides in her heart and that she does not have to travel in search of him. मैं गिरधर रंग राती सैया, मैं गिरधर रंग राती, पंचरंग चोला पहन सखी मैं झिरमिट खेलन जाती. ओ झिरमिट मां मिल्यो सामरो, खोल मिली तन गाती, जिनका पिया परदेस बसत हैं, लिख लिख भेजई पाती. मेरा पिया मेरे हिय बसत है, ना कहूँ आती जाती. Submerged in Girdhar's love, dressed in a colorful attire, I go to frolic with him in a shady bower. O my friend, when I met him in the arbor, my body, my senses opened to immeasurable bliss. He belongs to his devotees. But he resides in my heart. I don't have to go anywhere to find him out. The scenario here is highly imaginative and engrossing. In the same vein, Meera writes of the awakening of her soul to the truth of God despite the opposition of her brother-in-law and other high and mighty persons. She wrote a poem which I have already made a video of, कोई कछु न कहे मन लागा, ऐसी प्रीत लगी मनमोहन, जूं सोने में सुहागा, जन्म जन्म का सोया मनुवा, सतगुरु शब्द सुन जागा, मात पिता सुत कुटुंब कबीला, टूट गयो ज्यों तागा, मीरा के प्रभु गिरधर नागर, भाग हमारा जागा. I am in love with Krishna. I don't care if they do not approve of it. The purity of my devotion can be tested like gold on a touchstone. The words of my Sadguru have awakened my soul lying asleep for ages. The thralls of my family, my tribe, and of my society have come unfastened like brittle threads. It's my good fortune that my beloved has accepted my offering of love. Her striving has lasted over many a lifetime. Her attachment to her near and dear ones has abated, snapping like a brittle thread. The Bhakt, fearless of calumny, declares her love for Manmohan. At another place, Meera describes her acquisition of the wealth of the Lord's name in powerful and brilliant images that astonish for their continuity, compactness, and depth of meaning. Listen to these words carefully. This supreme bhakti. मैंने राम रतन धन पायो. It's a very famous lyric sung by so many people. बसत अमोलक दी मेरे सतगुरु, करी कृपा अपनायो, जन्म जन्म की पूंजी पाई, जग में सवई खुवायो, खर्चे नहीं कोई चोर न लेवे, दिन दिन बढ़त सवायो, सत की नाब खिवटिया सतगुरु, भव सागर तरी आयो, मीरा के प्रभु गिरधर नागर, हरख हरख जस गायो. The name of my Lord is my proud possession. It is an invaluable gift from my Sadguru who has kindly taken me under his wings. Having lost everything in this world, I have acquired wealth accumulated over several births. I cannot fritter away the wealth of God's name, nor can it be stolen by the thieves. It multiplies day by day. Rowed by my Satguru, I travel in the boat of truth. Amen. Think of the image. This way alone I'll cross the seas of the world. Thus enriched, I rejoice and sing the glories of Hari. That was Meera. We'll take up more of her poetical qualities in the next video. Jai Shri Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna.